Hey everyone, let's go ahead and do another train session. Take yourself a seat, join me. Let's move the legs up. And get you a little farther out, just because we've got much more room to move around there, but hopefully you'll be able to always see me in the screen. It should be just right in the middle somewhere, if all goes well. Now, hoping you're having a lovely morning. Right at the moment, it is the evening, it's actually Sunday evening. I want to try to get this all done and dusted so that it's always up on the line, ready for everyone. Cross over legs. And today was a nice warm sunny day. Very lucky that our 5 or 15 kilometre radius crosses over with Amy's sister's 15 kilometre radius, and it just happened to be her birthday today. So we went out to Queen's Park and just enjoyed some time together. And as you do, when you're out having a picnic, you just go find a local fish and chip place and you say, "Load me up with chips and fish," and you sit down and you talk, and just nice to be outside. We took the doggies down there too, and they had a great time. Some jungle. I feel like they've been missing some interactions with other dogs too as well, so nice to sort of, tend to them as well as tend to some social talking beside me and Amy. Poor Amy's probably absolutely sick of me talking, so let's be honest, it's probably so lovely. She gets to talk to her sister. Always good. Quad stretch! But hoping you're having an awesome start to the morning, and this just gives you a bit more energy to go for it again. As I said in the last video, today's session's got a little bit more of a balance. I'm actually going to tweak it, make it a bit of cardiovascular as well, not just a standard standalone balance session. So we don't need any dumbbells or cables. I've just got one sitting up over here, but we're not going to need that today. As always, good footwear, space. I've got more than I've ever had. Good sturdy chair, and then our attention for half an hour. Not too hard, is it? Quad stretch. And I've cleared out my phone, so this should cut it halfway through it, and you won't be see me randomly up at the front screen apologising for what to cut out. So we'll be good. We will be absolutely fine. Oh, wonderful quad stretch. Good to shake the legs out. Hamstring, spin around. Aha! Sitting over the top there, wiggle the hips around. Oh, it's so lovely to stretch out. So I think it's the 14th from memory. It's the 14th of September, so coming up now. When I'm running the carers expo, so they've asked me to run 2 hours worth of a day. Started off with an hour, but apparently people want to hear more of me. Don't know why, but hey, that's cool. So I don't know if everyone's able to sign in, join in. Hey, if you want to, I think I'm going to run 2 hour slots, so 2 single hour slots. Just some of these movements, have a little bit of a chat about how this all works, what's the purpose of it, how we can get our brain really coordinated and switched on. Switch over legs, we're just having a bit of fun really. There's not a whole lot of stuff to this. It's just a matter of getting together and just doing it. Yeah, just go for it. Life is good, just move, and you move better, you tend to eat better and sleep better because you're eating better, and you end up drinking a bit more water, which helps you with your sleep and helps you with your stress levels, and then you tend to have a better mood throughout other things. It just impacts everything. Just starts from one domino. You just got to get some dominoes going. Quad stretch. And I find for me, not that we want to go too intense with this, but I find if I tend to me by, physically and mentally, whether that's physically doing movements and tending to something around the house, the garden, tending to Amy, lifting weights, physically tend to me, and then mentally knowing that each and every day I'm doing something to help another person or help me or help Amy or feel like I'm progressing something in some way, that puts me always in good spots. But I would say if I really dial that back, a lot of it comes from a good night's sleep and feeling like I'm doing something good with my time. I get those two things in place that tends to make me eat better and sleep a bit better, and I'm in a good spot. Like it's not rocket science, you guys know this, but you just got to do it. Just day in, day out. Some days you get a little bit off. Hey, we had fish and chips today, wonderful. I can't wait to have some pizza next. Like it happens, it's fine, but we work through it. Done fun. We're down the deal. So I'll have a bit of a chat about that on the 14th. If you can sign on, it could be part of it. Super, come down. I really have no idea the parameters. I don't know what you have to do to be onto it. Just Carers Expo, that's all I know. And I'm talking from 12 o'clock. That's what I've been told. Talking jibber jabbering, doing what I do best. Or at least what I think I do best. Well, then grab yourself some water. I've got a glass of water this time, fancy. I definitely don't need any tea this time. So what's our time at the moment? It's 7:29 p.m, so it's a bit later. I might try to keep my voice down, but if I'm totally honest, there's no possible way I can do that. Let's be truthful about it all. Our talk. and I talk loud. And that's okay. Shall we begin? I hear you say yes. Let's start with it. So we're going to just go with some alternate leg lifts. Good. Flat legs, straight on the floor. Lift the legs up nice and high. Try to keep your body nice and straight so you don't want to try to lean too much when you're lifting. Try to keep yourself nice and straight, nice and easy. You're going to notice there's a little bit of a slow pace sometimes at the beginning when we're doing balance stuff. Just gets our legs, everything working. I'm just giving my legs a slight little tap on the floor. You pick your density. Obviously, the harder you strike, the tougher it's going to be. If you just get nice and not to start off with, that is okay. Two, one, double leg lifts. Good. Notice I am then touching the floor. So you can have a look at us as I do this. Double leg lifts. Notice I've got a little bit of a rock back. Just like I can do this. Lovely. Keep working with it. Nice. 3, 2, 1. I like what we're doing here, team. Go! Legs in front to change. Now, not just forward and backwards. Oh, yeah. You're saying, what are you talking about here, Adrian? We're going to go out to the side, aren't we? Look at this. I'm jazzing this up heaps. So, right leg out to the side, left leg still underneath. And switch over. So, you keep yourself straight, but your legs come out to the side. Just change this heat. It's going to work. You get a little bit more thigh. You might get a little bit through the outside of your legs. The outside of your glutes in particular. Good. Hey, yeah, look at this. Doesn't matter how long you run on my room cards, I can always find a way to just tweak those sessions up. What I do. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Good. Good. Open and close. Really see if you can get a little bit more opening and closing there to work through it there. So it's just about opening up and it just stretches the inner part of our thighs as we work through this in 3, 2. I've just got them on my toes too as well. 1 just allows me to be a little bit more flexible through my ankles. And rest. Good. Touching down to the floor, open up one arm. Come down, open up the other side. Now you've got 2 options, or a couple of options really. You can look straight to screen like I'm doing now. You can look straight to the floor. Or the third option, what some people do is follow their hands. So they follow that hand, you can roll it up along your body, or you can pull it away. It's just about getting some good torso rotation, testing our hips out, seeing how our body's moving. Lovely, stand up nice and tall. Nice and easy. Let's get a bit of a run. I'm on my toes on this one. Good using option, you can flat foot, or you can be up on your toes. If you absolutely need some assistance with today's session, you'll notice I might say keep the chair next to your hip. You've always got this option, right? You've always got to hold on to the chair. Well, it depends on which situation you're at, how you're feeling. But if we want to keep going with this, on our toes, head up tall, let's get some arm movement. Yeah. Keep coming. Alright. We want to get the knees up a little higher. Knees up a little higher. Notice how slightly, this is me vertical. So this is where you don't tend to be. If you're actually trying to run, you actually lean slightly forward as you do it. So just hold that slightly forward. Keep yourselves in a good spot. Driving those knees up nice and high. 2, 1. Good. Move it side to side. Nice and easy. I'm just going to rotate to the side. You can see I'm really not trying to drag my knees up too high. I've got my hands. You don't need to be spinning around hand. This is just me for angles. I've got my hands sitting down, sort of at a 50, 45 degree angle. Where this is more of a 90 degree angle. Good. And just making sure we're just doing a little bit side to side. You should be able to find everything around your hip starting to fire up a little bit more. Up to you if you want to get the hands in. You pick your intensity in 3, 2, 1. Good straight leg calf raise. You can always bring the chair here as you do your calf raise. Get full grip, pincer grip, no grip. You choose what works for you. Lovely. Good. Let the heels drop down. Touch the floor for the easy variation. Make it a little bit harder. Don't let those heels touch the floor. Good. Makes it a little bit tougher. Yep. You can see when you start to lose balance, your ankles just trying to find another way of rotating and kind of hold that tension. They're trying to increase surface area on the floor, so you do not lose your balance, so you stay stable. In 3, 2, 1. I bet you can expect that. All done. All right. Legs. Rotated circles. Notice I'm actually kicking that through. Rotate around. Kick it through. Rotate around. Now, trying to keep from belly button to sternum, The upper part of your body as straight as possible. So we're not trying to lean, we're not doing this. We're staying upright. Create that movement. 2, 1, switch sides. Go for it. Yeah, take your time. Wonderful. So it's all about this nice vertical, strong position. Create this rotation and like it. Doing it well. 3, 2, there's a problem. I've got lots of energy. 1, probably because of fish and chips. Switch it around. Pendulum swinging. Aha! Keep ourselves nice and cool. The idea is pendulum up and down, our legs swinging side to side. Keep trying to keep this sternum, nose, chin, sternum, belly button position. Big long line through here. Straight as possible way you can change your legs. Again, full grip, pincer grip or no grip on the chair. You pick. You don't want to use the chair? Kick it aside. Switch our legs. I like sort of pushing it aside me personally. Just don't want to kick the thing. But if I need to add a little bit more stability, I've always got the option of putting my hands out, right? And this will give me that little increase of the thing. It's great to challenge ourselves, team. Do it in a way that you feel comfortable. Slowly progress. The more you practice this, and I hope you do these sessions without it being Monday or Wednesday, because that's what this is all about. 3, 2, 1. Yes. So we're just going to move our hips side to side. Just let them open up that hip just a little bit. Watch how I do it. Just drop your hip in. Side to side. Try to keep yourself up relatively straight. Move side to side, just so we're not flopping forward. So we don't want flopping forward, we want to be up relatively straight. Move side to side. We got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like this team. Good. Heel to bum. I'm just going to rotate myself to the side. Good. You've got straight up and down. Or mine would be more favourite one there, which is side to side. It's got a bit of a seating movement. If you need to hold on to the chair, I suggest a chair out in front. Otherwise, let's keep it going there. We have 45 seconds here. Good. See if you can get a little bit of speed here. Right, this is a way that we can get all those muscle groups around our hip having the fire. In particular, just going to move step around. This is a hamstring loading exercise. It's all about trying to get your heel to kick your bum. Hamstrings having to do the movement. Keep it coming. I like it. Hammies be working strong. You got this. 20 seconds, team. I like it. 10. Oh, 15. Bit too excited. 10 to come. Let's do it. Bring it home. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. It's nice just to shake it out there. All right, take a seat. Leaning forward. Calf raises. Push down nice and hard. Push down on those legs. Good. It should have a little bit of a cardiovascular feel just because of how quickly we're transitioning between some of these exercises. Remember, if you want to bring your heels a little bit closer, it makes it a bit harder. Good. Remember, push down nice and hard on your knees. And then drive against your toes into the floor to elevate your leg up. If I rotate to the side, that's what it looks like there. Good. If I didn't really push down, this would be just super easy. But by pushing down, I make it harder. 20 seconds, team. Then we've got our last one. We're going to get into some really wide stance boxing stuff. Allows us to work our hips heaps. Great for some stability stuff. Gets the heart rate up. We earn our first rest period. Keep it coming. 10 seconds. Oh yeah. Fires the calves up nicer. It's not like getting these calves working. They just feel better worked. 2, 1. Hop the chair aside. Big wide stance. Big wide stance. Heels planted onto the floor. Slight dropping legs. Look at it. Wide stance. Slight dropping legs. Throw some punches. Yes, everything's flat footed. Keep coming. Left leg in front. Go for my team. You move it around. You mix it up. You can punch in a circle. You can reverse that circle. You can punch in the middle, up high, down low. You pick it. You pick it. Right? Go crazy. Go crazy. Sorry, I'm being a bit silly now. Switch up your legs. Good. It's all about this wide stance through your hips. I cannot stress it enough. This would be neutral stance. This is wide. Find it. Go for it. Throw different punches. Oh, you can even move your body if you really want to get interested. Oh, yes. The idea is a wide stance keeps you stable. 10 seconds. Let's go. Bring it home. 4, 3, 2. Oh, now I'm getting cheeky. 1. And rest. rest. Also, grab yourself a drink. Let's just play show it off by the end of it there. But notice that weight stance changes how your hip moves. It's good. Gets the heart rate up. We feel good about life. Look yourself around. Always find active recovery as a winner. You've heard me say probably, I don't know how many viewers right now. I'll tell you what, it'd be getting close to 60, 65, I'd say. Yeah, I haven't kept track of it, but a lot of videos. It's good. And you know, there's a lot of theme to it there, right? Certain things for stability, certain things for safety and measures, but you bring the energy, right? I can show you on the screen, but you've got to bring it. It's got to come from you. Ooh, bit of water's always nice. Okay, so that was a little bit more the cardiovascular at the start. This one's now all about our ability to balance and stabilize using a lot of our proprioception. So all those muscle groups that connect into our ankles, that communicate with our brain. So proprioception is what we refer to as the neural pathway that connects to our brain, and then our brain connects back down and says, all right, this is what I want you to do. I want you to restabilize and don't fall over. That's what we're going to start practicing with. And one way that we can simply do it is stand on one leg, so I'm standing on my left leg, I have a slight bend in the left knee, I want to squeeze both my bottoms. Make sure my glutes are nice and tight. With my right leg, just nice and easy, having a swing. Now, full grip, easy. Pincer grip, a teeny bit harder, so I might use thumb index finger just when I need you to stabilize, or no grip. Good. What I suggest, looking straight at one thing. Right above my camera is my toe bar. So that's what I'm staring straight at. Staring straight at that, letting my legs go through the kick. Yeah, try not to kick the floor, that's what I just did then. Try to kick the floor, so just working on that balance point. Good, I'll just shoulder to the side. You can just see I'm just doing a little bit of a light kick. 2, 1, stay straight, Adrian. And switch legs. Hike up. Flat foot. Take your time. Focus on one thing. Good. So straight ahead is our desk. I'm looking straight at the computer. One thing I'm focusing on. Just executing my movement. I'm going to rotate over, facing you guys. Once I'm stable, I can get that kick going. Good. As I feel more comfortable, I can definitely extend and generate a bit more power on that kick. I can put my hands on my side, or I've got that full grip, pincer grip, no grip. You challenge yourself, team. Ankle, knee, hip, all these muscle groups involved with each other. We're more than warmed up enough now to engage some of these great abdominal muscle groups. 3, 2, 1. Hey, yeah, how good's that? Shake it out. Shake it out. You might ask, you may notice, I'll talk a little bit about just shaking your ankles out. Everyone does it a little bit differently, and you might notice it's really fun when they actually grab the top of your thighs and just give it a shake out. It might feel really weird if you've never done it before, but yeah, you just feel the muscles sort of ripple and shake up through there. Just, it feels really nice to just shake it all out there. Good, so left leg, 3-point touch. Touch in front, touch to the side, touch behind. Now, when I touch the floor, make it relatively easy. As always, full grip, pincer grip, no grip. You choose what you want to do with the chair. Now, I want to make it a bit harder. I'm just show you here. I want to make it a little bit harder. I don't let my legs touch, I don't let my foot touch the floor. So I'm just off the floor here. Can you see how not touching the floor? That's touching the floor. So basically, I can hover above the floor. Yes! Now I'm very cheeky as I can stare at you guys here on my left leg, but when I switch legs over, I have to focus so much more. But try touching the 3 points, then see if you're able to do it hovering. You'll notice a big theme. I'm not losing any of this position here. I'm trying to put all this weight, slight bending knees as always, right over the top of my foot. I'm trying to make my center of gravity, center of position, right over my foot there, forcing both glutes, everything's just contracting and find its balance point. Oh, it's wonderful stuff, man. I like it. In 3, 2, 1. Nice! Good. Next one. I actually want to see if you can keep yourself as straight as possible. Kick your legs out to the side. It's tough, right? You're going to notice it's really quite tough to do this. If you're going to lean a little bit, I'm okay with it. I just don't want to see that, please. None of that. try to keep yourself upright. I suggest holding onto the chair for this. Or we're actually going for a bit more of a muscular strength exercise versus this makes it a little bit more of a balance exercise. So, grab and hold, keep the leg out to the side. Try to keep yourself as vertical upright. Just kicking your leg out. Now you're going to go to different levels. And just a little point here, I'm just going to move just a bit to the side. And that I still should have my toe facing you. I'm not rotating, having my toe facing up. If I actually rotate and my toe facing up, I'm using different muscle groups. I actually use my quadricep and my hip flexor to create that movement, but I'm using my glute med to create that movement. And so what I want to see is my foot is always facing you guys, straight ahead at the camera, not up in the air. So really good tip. Trying to keep it facing you. Nothing wrong with it, by the way, lifting up, just training different muscle groups. Possibly not the muscle group that we need to get stronger when it comes to hip stability. It's about straight ahead. Keep it coming, doing all those wonderful things. I just realized I did not put my phone on airplane mode. There's all these text messages that are coming through on my phone. So, somebody calls, I know it cuts out, it makes me so sad. Let's hope nobody calls in the next 8.5 minutes. We cross our fingers. Can only cross. Keep it going, look at this. I made sure I had no room, I made sure there was room on the phone, but didn't double check that. I gotta write myself a to-do list. 2 to come. One more. Rest up in your nose because I talked more, I leaned more, gotta stay focused when you do this one. Alright, take a seat. Lift both legs up. I'll do this laterally, you get more of a grip. Lift both legs up, we're gonna hold this 45 seconds. Good. Quad hip flexor strength. So now we get to training those quads and hip flexors. So quads, hip flexors sit up high on the hips. They also run down across over past our knees as they'll help us with a little bit of knee extension as well. Good, just try to keep it chest up tall so we don't want to be all sort of round up and really rounded. Chest up tall. Try not to use the back rest. If you can avoid using the back rest, that's even better. Hold our positions. Oh, I've like build up a bit of sweat. This is nice. This is nice. Question is, do I shower tonight? Probably should. Hang in there. Alright, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Alright, chair to the side. Alright, here we go. Little small steps. Little small steps. Shoulder to the side. Create a little bit of speed here. Think about our arms. Think about our arms. Good. See if we can get that up a little bit higher. Now, you've got a couple of options. I'm doing all that little jog on the spot. Good. If you want to, you've got marching. I want you to always know that marching is always an option here. I'm just going to show the jogging variations. I get my legs up high. You can march, you get your legs up high. You can toe tap, or you can flat foot, or you can join me. Get those legs up a little higher, so it's tough on the calves. Keep it coming. Now we have 2 minutes. We're going to bounce around a couple of different variations, so know that you can always regress down to the marching. You know me, I like showing the variations. Now let's go. See if we can get up a little higher. Good. Like we're running on the spot. Boom. We get it. In the environment. Wind in our face, sun on our mouth, back of the neck, run hard. Tell you what, it's a good day today for sun, which you guys see this on Wednesday, so previous Sunday, I hope you had a great, awesome previous Sunday. Weather was good, I loved it. Plus also I love fish and chips, so whatever. Keep coming. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's, nice and easy, shift inside the side. Good, so you can see I'm trying to get the shift. If you want to make that a little bit easier, that is what I'm looking for. See if you can get those knees up as you go ahead and do this. If you feel comfortable. We've got 1 minute left, team. This is how we're going to finish it. Train different muscle groups. Now, if you want to make it a bit interesting, notice I'm just shifting myself around. I'm just going to switch that out of the way. Notice I'm just shifting myself around. Depends on what room you've got. The idea here is I think I'm doing like a semicircle. I look at it like a mouth. A smiley mouth. Good. Coming in. Oh yeah, we're thinking about this differently. Let's get a little creative. I'm on my toes too. You can definitely flat foot shift. So flat foot shift sounds different by the way. Or you can be on your toes. Silent. Silent. Move around faster. You go faster. You pick your intensity. I know, little crazy, little different. That's okay. 20 seconds. That's probably what happens when I do this on Sunday, huh? I know you enjoy it, team. 10 seconds. Bring it home. I hope you're smiling. 3, 2, 1. Well played. Well played. Alright, let's get some water in. Yeah, it's great, team. Whew. Do love a bit of water. Winner. Whew. I can probably come a bit closer now. Hello, everyone. Alright. Oh, good stretch. Tell you what, I don't know about you, but I've neglected these glutes a little bit. They need a bit more love. I always find it's like the muscle group that when you tend to your bum, you actually tend to your glute max. Like everything else in your lower back and hips just feel a little bit better. But if you neglect it and you just don't tend to it, you can get a little bit tired. Yeah, I reckon these last couple of weeks, I've just got a little bit tighter than usual. And hey, sometimes it's just a nice little reminder, bit of extra stretching. Switch over. And I find too, not just always pull it to the opposite leg, but I actually bring myself over. And then give it a good pull in. Whew. That's good. Oh, lever and O2. Can't remember if I did say, but all double vaxxed up now. So that's good. So whenever that time comes that we can go back and see each other and we need that permission and stuff, I'll be there. I'll be there when I get the opportunity to. With whatever the, COVID protocols and whatever Melton Council has in place there. I'm fortunate enough there that very soon enough I'll be able to go see my clients face to face, which would be really good. I'm just trying to do all that stuff outside. I don't know what the rules are going to be for indoor stuff. Who really knows? It's forever changing. Trying to spend too much ridiculous stuff for a stretch. But look forward to that. Once everything gets ticked off and I can be back there, I will be there. My earliest possibility. And then I can figure you all in about age, right? It's all super cool. Like I said in the last one there, 27 and 2 days. Sunday. Yep. 27 and 2 days. There's a belly. It's pretty cool. There's a belly and there's a human being in there. That's very exciting. Switch up! But more than say, it's just happy. Proud, proud father to be. That would be the way to say it. That would be the way to say it. And who knows what the next journey will be, but it'll be fun. That's the big one. Go! Hamstring stretch. Legs on. Go. Give some good rotation around. I like it. Loosen up. And then filling this in on the sort of summer of the house. We've had a couple of people come through and have a look. That's super cool. It's like anything there. Just a bit of a process. So hopefully we'll get some people that put in some pre-done offers. Otherwise we go to auction, let us see what happens. If we sell, we sell. If we don't, we don't. We get to stay here for a bit longer. It's just part of natural process. Anything's really cool. We've definitely cleaned this house up really good. Like it's been a mad clean rush. And everything looks really nice, by the way. Fixing the walls up and making sure everything looks nice and neat. It's like you've preempted everything and you've just gone really hard on cleaning it all up. I think the big part now is, now that it's all clean, try not to make a mess of everything. Try to keep it looking very nice and not too messy. And that is a bit of a challenge, let's be honest. That's nowhere near as, that's not as easy, it's much easier said than it is done. That is where I'm going with that conversation. Fun. Calf stretch. Lean forward. Heels on the floor, lean yourselves forward, nice calf stretch. And you'll probably find too, calves may be a little bit tighter in this session than previous ones, just because of the extra stability, just because of the extra balancing on my leg work. All normal, all absolutely fine. Just sometimes you can just move your knee position around, so all I'm doing there is just as a real Australian calf stretch, I'm just getting a little bit of knee movement, just to see if there's different spots around my calf that need a little bit more Good. Heel down, straighten up legs, rotate it side to side. Good, just nice to give everything a really good stretch and just lean yourself slightly forward. Oh yeah. Good to be stretched up. Nice, I like it. Calves like it. Everybody be happy. Final one to finish off with, as always, tabletop. Nice posterior chain. Calf, hamstring, lower back. Oh, it's just nice amount over the top of the chair. Sometimes a couple of deep breaths. You can just get that little bit deeper stretch. A little bit more than what you're used to. Feels quite nice. Wriggle the hips around. Hey team, as always, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I love taking you through a session, even if it is a Sunday. Hey, I'll see you all next week. I'll make sure I create some more stuff. Bye for now.